You know, so we just need more good food out there, more good barbecue joints.
And like I think too, it's like the way Taj is doing Supper Club. It's all about bringing different chefs in and having them collaborate. And so it's like the menus are always different. Like we want to make hospitality like let's flip the model a bit, you know, because like how shit was it when everyone got wiped out, you know, over the last few months? Like how can we help these chefs come back? Give them some new markets. Give them opportunities to bring these in.
So there's a real situation that you also have to address is that you can't fill the positions that would keep a restaurant open 7 days a week because the government's giving them so much money.
Right.
So you're having to now compete with a very progressive government. So like we oftentimes shit on Donald Trump, and for rightfully so, he's an awful human. But now at the same time, we have people even in the supply lines who pay $24, $28 an hour that can't. Now the product is having to be. It's getting upped by $1.50, and I'm talking about everybody from the butcher's office down to like the Cisco rep. And so it's coming across the board, and so we're seeing that there is a serious hurt. So trying to address these needs as you can.
Well, that's part of it. It's conversation. Like these are the conversations we're having. Like there's transparency, there's authenticity when we do programming and placemaking, and you provide these experiences for people in Denver. It's like you want it to be more than just an event you go to. You want it to be something that's actually meaningful and that's supporting a greater good other than just the event itself. You know?
I think one thing that folks also want is a bang for their buck.
Yeah.
Because when you see that
you're
going not necessarily into a hidden menu, but into there's a collab of some really gnarly chefs in town that you want to eat, but you're like, do I want to pay insert number here? And that's everything from this week is restaurant week from 25 to 45. It kind of gets you out of your comfort zone or gets you into a restaurant. Like I think the Fifth String is one that's a great example. For $45 right now, you can get into there where it may usually be a little bit more high price, but you get to sample and support. It's a little, and y'all are doing that. Even after this week, y'all doing it on a regular basis. It's come taste these chefs, come taste our ideas, but also come support. You mentioned it, Mythology. Come support French 75, who's hosting.
Supporting all these small businesses through one ticket.
Chefs,
that's so
teams, everybody top to bottom. So it's like everyone is kind of in this thing together, which is a really gnarly cause.
You know how once a year you have all these food festivals, whether it's Aspen Food and Wine, Steamboat, Vale. We're throwing our festival, our dinner every month.
Exactly.
We're not waited until the end of the year, until harvest season to bring in these chefs who've been busting their ass all year.
Yeah.
We're acknowledging them throughout the year.
And
it's not, let's make it clear, I'm going to be one of these guest chefs at the Vale Food and Wine, at the Breckenridge. Yep. I am going to be at these places this year.
Hey, can I get a guest pass? I'm gonna try to get a media pass for all of these things, but I'm trying to. I don't know if Aspen's is kind to give them. Like, I don't know if you're what we're looking to have here representing media. So I'm not sure, but I'm a sous chef. I'm not good sous chef, but I'll be a chef.
We need hands all the time.
Dude, I've gotten so. Have you seen how good I've gotten at pictures lately? Have you seen it? You've noticed a change.
I have.
Thank you. I'll be the photographer.
You're amazing.
Yeah,
thank you, sir. But no, that's
I'm
all
Team
that
Taj. We're going.
It's just more of us trying to take the time to highlight the people in our community. Like, brother, as I said, just what you're doing. You take the time to sit with chefs like myself, Natasha, Jesusio. The difference is we're doing this every single month. You get what I mean? That's the difference, is we're doing this every single month.
You look like you're on NBC.
Brother,
right
I'm telling you, I like both these ladies.
We're team attacking the mics.
That was not the route my mind was going.
Now I'm scared that I don't talk loud enough.
I've seen that. You've seen that video, huh?
But I think at the end of the day, the biggest part that I love about this is giving the chefs a chance to step out of the kitchen and tell their story.
Yes.
Whether it's the chef that is fully established that has 17 restaurants and just wants the chance to get away and do something fun. Or if it is that unestablished chef that is always doing the same menu and just wants to do something that just shows what they do and why they got into this. Whether we saw that from Chef Frank Bonanno down to Natasha Hess. It was amazing just to be able to see them step out and be able to just share a little bit more about themselves. And that's the biggest thing about our dinners, because it's not just something to do. It's something you can't do any other time.
Hey, yes,
You know,
one of one.
It's only going to be this way.
It's one
I
of one.
love that explanation.
That was amazing.
And so, and
That's my
again,
wife, people.
yeah.
And that's May 13th. There's 2 seatings. They have about 13 tickets left. Hopefully, by the time y'all listen to this, we can sell them.
My friends
but at the same
want
time,
6 of
they're,
those
they're
too.
going,
So like,
they're going every
month.
month, correct?
Yes. So we're May 13th.
Do you want to tease?
We
June?
can
Well,
tease a little bit here.
May 13th, we're going to announce our second rounds of Supper Club.
Okay.
And we're going to take our Supper Clubs all the way up to October. So
Hell
we'll be
yeah.
having lunch, chef, each month. And a little teaser, I guess.
Don't be shy. Just dip the tea bag.
You know,
we're just sipping.
We're looking to,
We sipping tea.
We're looking to go up to Boulder for our second round of Supper Club. You know,
we want to expand. We want to give people a chance to come. If they live in Boulder, like we'll come to you. You know.
Yeah.
And to enjoy the beautiful summer
Yeah.
weather.
Yeah, on a beautiful
Boulder's
farm
gonna be
that
fun,
is,
guys.
maybe
got-
Black Cat Farm with Eric Skokin.
Hey, don't give away too much. Don't.
No, it is, but you know, it's ours to share, and you know, it's gonna be
dropping
fun.
news.
It's gonna be fun. This is the thing. I've been cooking in town for quite some time, and I've been working with beautiful individuals and strong individuals in our community, and we want to highlight all the chefs and every single one from whatever totem pole that you may think that is in your head or that some magazine created of the chef industry. We're going through everyone. We want to highlight every single chef, whether it's the Michael DeLeon, who's now at Bruto, that we brought in to do our Bruto dinner series, the Advocacy Kitchen, and now he's the head chef over here.
Tortas are
Oh, make sure you come over here and support.
Those
all of us
tortas. With
From
the I don't know,
haircuts,
is it like a
and then-
pork or is it a pork stuffed
The
in the
carnitas,
middle?
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pork, yep. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
And the avocado crema. Oh, my God.
And then just a sprinkle of pickled onions on
Yeah.
top, and then all in that piata bread.
And the piata bread is made in
it's so
house.
With dry storage.
Colorado
You know,
grown
all
Storage
dry
floor, and
yeah.
that's another thing. Supper Club, our sponsors.
Kelly gets a free sponsorship
Well,
on this
that's
podcast
the thing
anytime.
as
I
well.
love that, man.
Supper Club, we are sponsored by Dry Storage, and that's something as well. This is new for us all. Our brand is growing, and this is
I
the
love
first
that
time
guy.
I have
His
sponsors.
No, we have, like,
He's
partners
got a
that we
righteous.
like bringing
He
in.
uses his platform for the righteous good cause.
Kelly gave us Bruto to do the Advocacy Kitchen, and we took that platform to a whole nother level, to the point where we brought in his current chef. We took that platform to lift Supper Club to where it's at right now. And now Supper Club is doing the same thing that we're doing at Bruto. We're bringing in chefs and giving them the opportunity. Food cost is taken care of. Labor is taken care of. Just bring your talent.
Yeah.
Showcase who you are. Showcase and connect with individuals within your community.
And let us
That's
do something
awesome.
cool at your place. Like your restaurants have had to run, all of these capacity limits and everything. It's like now that people are really starting to go out and things are opening again, it's like let us help do some programming in your space. Like let's fill this room with people that want to hear your story and they want to taste your food.
If you're a chef and
amazing.
you have a restaurant, you want to connect and do a supper club. Connect.
Reach out.
That's all that it is. We want to connect more with the individuals in our community, the individuals like ourselves who are trying to grow. Yep. And that's where it's at. So, just to mention some of our sponsors of Supper Club, big shout out to Dry Storage, Kelly Whitaker, you're the man. The Knife Guys, Daryl, Tim, you guys are amazing. Miller
Remind
Farms.
me these guys so I can tag them all on.
Please, I will. Daryl and Tim from Knife Guys. These guys are some of the pillars within the restaurant industry in Colorado alone. Miller Farms, Melissa, Joe Miller, been around since 1949. And, these are the people who are supporting us right now. We're in talks with other individuals to come on, but we're making noise. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Time to give chefs the opportunity to speak up.
Speaking of noise, it reminds me.
So,
I don't know. I was gonna do a seamless. I was trying to think of a way to segue the ad. I have to do one more ad, and I was trying to do a segue.
just drop it.
Yeah.
You don't got
Are your neighbors noisy? Well, luckily for you, Kyoto Botanicals has a restful tincture laced just for you. CBD all the way. It's non-psychoactive, no hangover in the morning. You got the noisy neighbors trying to get restful sleep, the dog that's going to be out all summer, any of those things. Our friends over there at Kyoto Botanicals, that's KYOTO, botanicals.com, has you covered. And if you do end up deciding to buy something, use our promo code, Storm d'Appetit. That's Stoned. I thought you kind of knew that. Appetit. APPETIT.
And it's
That's
like,
it.
you
That's
know,
it.
No,
It's 2021. People need that shit.
I think it's become widely known. I think most of America
We've
is
been
on
on
board. We got to
Panorama
get these
for a
politicians who
year.
don't really
Wow.
speak for us to speak for us.
Pandemonium.
But in the meantime, we will stay on the local level, and we will say that at least we have a good community here in Colorado that supports
Absolutely.
cannabis, and so we're glad to have these folks that have the science and the
Or cook
research
with
and the
cannabis.
fun. Oh,
Did you just open that
what's
door?
up?
It's changing.
Yeah. Well, speaking of cooking and cannabis,
Yeah.
let's dive into my next segment. It's the Stoned Appetit question of the week.
Oh.
And so Taj may know this question. He's been throwing the hot fire before, but we'll do. Actually, I want to start with Danielle here. I want to start with Danielle. The question is, let's say you had a long night.
Mm-hmm.
You come in, you're ready to go to bed. Maybe he twisted something up, and you're ready to like just couch it, watch a little Netflix, and snack. What's the go-to refrigerator pantry snack that you have to have late night?
100% Pirates booty.
Oh,
Yeah.
Loves Pirates.
puffs?
Love it.
We
Yeah,
call them
the
puffs.
Oh, yeah.
Morgan's gonna really appreciate that. And the bags are so much bigger, and they have the Ziploc ties at the, like where they pinch them at the top.
See, I'm trying to be better, so he got me like the single serving ones.
Oh, the different
Oh, yeah.
ones.
So I
But
just-
you get a little variety. So.
Oh, well, no, I just get those because I just love them. But what I will do sometimes is cheat and just open up two and stuff one into another one. Yeah. Perfect. That's all I need.
And for Netflix and like, oh, this is my last snack of the night.
Yeah.
I don't think you can't go wrong with Pirates Booty.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's the first one. The second one is tamarind.
Wait, what?
Tamarind. Just the tamarind pods, opening those up and just eating the paste.
So tamarind
What?
is.
What do you eat it like with a spoon?
No, you can eat tamarind. You can eat the tamarind balls. So tamarind grows on a tree. Once it's ripe and out of the shell, you unshell it. You ball it up and roll it in brown sugar.
And I'm supposed to just know that? I'm not the food guy. I'm the drug guy. The food guy's not here. The fuck?
Still a family-friendly.
So y'all looked at me like I was supposed to know that.
Hey,
I was like, the fuck
I
is
really
tamarind?
did. I was wondering. Yeah,
You were like tamarind. I was like, cool.
Tamarind, sir. Yes.
Elaborate.
Yes. I
Thank
would
you.
love to hear Gertie answer
No,
that
no,
question.
I was going to say I have a story to tell, but I don't know if I should.
Stoned Appetit
Terrified.
question of the week is let's say it's been a long night. What would your late night snack of choice be?
Yes. Gertie Harris.
Can it be okay? Late night snack. I love ramen. Like just doing like either like a really quick one, or putting like just doing a hard-boiled egg and maybe like adding a little sriracha and like some spinach and spicing it up.
I respect that.
Nice.
Doesn't need to be a whole process.
That's respectful.
Doesn't need. And
That
honestly,
was a whole process.
No, you don't
a
understand.
hard-boiled egg,
No,
spinach.
You don't understand. You haven't had simple ramen at our house yet.
Like maybe some
There's no-
a scoop of peanut
like
butter.
Oh,
that is
she said
simple.
simple ramen at
She
the
said
beginning?
simple ramen.
Like,
I was like a hard-boiled
the grocery
egg with
store kind,
siracha
you
and a
just boil the water
spinach.
and add like a little
Yeah,
bit
no,
of
that's
sugar.
simple.
Oh yeah,
But
that's
to be
lazy ramen
This one
is
makes
what we
a
call
bone
it.
broth every time.
Yeah, like I
See,
would
that's the bonuses of living with a chef.
It is, except for when it's upset with his masterpiece, because then he throws it away and we just have to do something
Yeah, be like,
else.
fuck you, that shit.
Yes.
Like, I don't taste burnt. Like, give me that. I smoked weed all day, and I've been smoking cigarettes for 15 years. Or I
Josh's
quit,
face as
but I
well.
did.
There's the other chef that completely understands it.
Josh.
Yeah.
All right, Josh, you're next. So, first off, rebuttal on the overcooked products.
I don't
You had a
overcook
look of
food.
disgust.
Well, that is a good question. So, chef, technically, if there's a dish that you make and you're not happy with it, can Sarah still eat it?
So usually, yes.
See?
She loves she'll swear something I cook is so great, even though I'm overcritical of myself. Her biggest complaint with me is everything takes too long.
You're a barbecue chef.
Yes.
Shit's gonna take a while.
Who masters low and slow? So you have to understand that too.
Yeah, you have to keep it at a steady pace.
Yeah.
Like in
when
between.
you're getting up at 2 o'clock in the morning to feed the fire, when you're getting up at 2 o'clock in the morning to feed the fire,